And welcome back to the channel. On this video, I want to talk about bike trails or shared bike trails slash walkers, etc., or paths if you prefer to call them. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about trails because there's a lot of people that tend to complain about e-bikes being on the trails, and so I'm going to defend a little bit e-bikes, but this applies to everybody, not just like e-bikes, but bike trails, walking trails. Okay, so who uses them? So people walk, jog, ride electric bikes, ride traditional regular cyclists. We get people walking their dogs, their babies in strollers, and you get toddlers and young children walking on there. And I've even seen skateboards and scooters on there, like kick scooters. I'm not exactly sure what's all allowed on there for sure, but so let me get past this intersection here and we'll pick up on it. Okay, so I just want to defend a little bit e-bikes because I think they get a bad rap as far as being the bad guys on a trail, when I gotta tell you that the times I've been on trails, which has not been a lot because I'm more of a street rider, but I enjoy riding on trails, and I honestly wish there was more of them because it's a fun thing to do, riding on the trails, as long as you ride responsibly and respect each other on the trail, whoever's sharing the trail. But I got to tell you, around the places where I've ridden around here, my home area, people are pretty respectful, I got to say. So I haven't really had much issues. I've had a few people point out to me that, like, I've taken this bike before on trail and been told that you're riding a motorcycle, and I just pointed out to the person who told me that no, I said, this is an electric bicycle just like you're riding, because they were riding, it was a husband and wife. I don't know what kind of bikes they had, but they were big bikes. Like, they weren't the Moped-Style like I'm riding. They were like an Aventon or something like that. They were pretty good sized bikes anyway, like big 4-inch tires, 26 by 4. But anyway, other than that, you know, I haven't really had nobody say anything to me, just that one time. And I think that might have been the first, or one of the first times I've ever taken this bike on a trail. And I actually was recording that day, and the video, something went wrong. I think what happened, if I remember now, the video was basically just my jacket, because I'm using the Insta360 X4 camera, and I'm using a chest mount that was from the GoPro that I still have, and so the camera, for some reason, I must have hit a button or something, so it had the wrong lens was activated, so all the video got was my jacket. It got audio but no video, so I just wasn't able to put that one up, but I would have liked to, because that was one that I really wanted to show, because it did have that person saying something about my bike. Actually, in that video, my friend Keith was with me as well, and he was riding the Aerial Rider Grizzly. I don't know if they said anything to him. He was ahead of me on the trail. I was a little bit behind him, and yeah. But anyway, so I've had that. I've had a few other incidents where somebody was playing ball, fetch the ball with a dog, and this was a big dog. I don't remember what breed of dog it was, but it was a large dog. And they threw the ball, and the dog obviously, in this case, was not on a leash or anything. And the dog was chasing the ball down the trail. Like, I mean, that's not a place that you'd want to play fetch with your dog. That's something that you should do in a field or in a dog park where you can actually do that without having any issues. And this was on a path that clearly had several people on it. It's a busy path, right, through a park. And so that one, I mean, I didn't say anything to them, and maybe somebody else did, but I just, mind my own business. But I'm thinking, wow, I can't believe that they have their dog. First of all, the dog on a trail should not be off the leash at all. And then secondly, I wouldn't be playing fetch with my dog there. But there's that, and then you get other instances where you have children, and let's face it, when you're 4 or 5 years old, you're just going to wander around. You're not going to walk kind of in a straight line. So that's something you really got to be careful of. And the other one that bothers me is when when you're being respectful and courteous on the trail, I'm talking e-bikers, and you are trying to pass someone and you say on your left, or ring your bell and say on your left. I have a horn here that'll probably scare the bejeebers out of them if I use this, but and then you go to find out they don't move, right? And the reason why they don't move or anything is because they're wearing earbuds. And that happens so much. I don't know if you guys out there have the same thing happen, but how do you communicate with somebody that's wearing earbuds? You can't. So you do your best to try to point out that you're going to pass them, but and that happens a lot, especially to me with joggers. It's probably worse with the joggers than anyone, but it happens with a lot of people. They just pay no attention at all. And so I think e-bikers just in general, at least around me, maybe you have stories you can tell in the comments below about different situations you've had arise on the trails. But it's been pretty good here. I mean, I can't really say too much bad. Most people respect each other, and nobody rides fast. Most part, you can go 15, right? That's usually the top speed on a trail, but I can tell you a lot of times they're so crowded that there's no way you can get 15 miles an hour, especially when there's corners coming up and you have no idea who's coming around that corner when you're riding. So, and then some instances I've seen speed limit signs where they say 10 miles per hour. So yeah, but mostly there's no speed limit signs, and it's just like, just be careful, right? And ride, on a speed enough that you can, if you needed to stop right away, you can do it, kind of thing. You don't want to be riding 30 or 40 miles an hour on a bike trail. And anybody that's trying to ride like Sarons and that on there, then yeah, that's not good. And trying to race. One more thing I got to say quick is that cyclists, I've had this happen countless times too. One more thing on the trails is cyclists will ride by me fast. I mean, a lot faster than I'm going, like just blow right by you. But nothing seems to get said about the cyclists. So I say let's all respect the trails and be responsible, and we can all get along for sure on the trails and all enjoy them at the same time. So let's be safe out there and respect each other and respect the trails. that's it for this video. If you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel, thank you very much. Just hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified as to when the next video comes up on the channel, just hit that notification bell. And if you want to comment on this video or any other videos, go ahead and leave that in the comments below. Once again, thank you for joining me on this video. And until next time, be safe out there and keep your wheels on the road. See you later.